Ah, quarantine. Lots of time to lay around and take a look at the view out of our house. And it better be a good view because it's the only one we're going to get while we're in here. But this is not what quarantine's about. Quarantine is about one thing and one thing only: model railroading. And here we are. I've got a bunch of stuff that I've ripped off my old layout before I moved and stored it, and I want to restore it to use in one way or another. Get some recycling out of it, and also build some new terrain features. And here we are. You can see I'm putting in a support in the background there. There's a hill, and here's showing me building the support out of stronger blue foam, blue insulation foam. Most of my stuff is built out of much lighter white insulation foam, which is great, except it's not very structural. So this blue foam, I doubled up the thing there. Okay, here we go. Make it nice and strong. Push it into a corner so that I can lay. I've carefully measured this. Done a lot of careful measuring to get the angles right. And we've got our always be available to put on a new little bit of construction. I use basic liquid nails construction stuff, whatever's cheapest, whatever that'll put foam and wood together in reasonable time. And it looks like the angle is good. Look at that. Now we've got another piece to play with. This is also off my old layout, and it actually had a train going up it, but now it's just going to be cars on it. So what I do is I level it off, I add some stuff to the back. I want as much as possible of my land features, my hills, to be removable so I can get in and fix derailments and such. This is black foam rubber. It's a good start, good asphalt, fresh asphalt look to it. And of course I got to get the trains rolling while I'm doing this. There's just no excuse to let them sit still. I'm trying out different ideas in the back here. Going to be putting in a big city, and I've got some little buildings. They're actually ceramic, and they're part of some kind of Great Buildings of America series. Each building is famous. I of course have the Empire State and the Chrysler Building and a bunch of others. And I have a backdrop I put in. Now here you can see I've used the foam. I've cut it with the cutting tool, the hot foam cutting tool, to make a backdrop, and I'll be leveling it off and taking off the right angles to make it look more natural. As you can see, it looks pretty good, and I did a good job last time. That's why I saved this piece, because it came out really well. I mix up, it's 4 parts Elmer's glue to 1 part acrylic craft paint, the cheap stuff that you get at Michael's or a place like that. And then I put water into it. I splash water in and keep mixing it until I get a good, the consistency I want. And it's not a very runny consistency. It's very paint-like, but it allows it to get into all the cracks. As you can see there's quite a space under there. I might be able to store stuff there if I want to. So there's the train as it is now. Now I move the new item into location. And this is a thing you fit and you cut and you fit and you cut. And comes out rather well. Put some more back there. Yeah. Good area.
Not entirely bad.
Disappearance and reappearance is one of the most important things you can have in a model railroad. We designed our layout in downtown Frederick on that principle. That, an intersection, high-low, things passing over each other and in the same direction and opposite directions. We still have a gap under our hill, though, and I'm still wondering what we're going to do with it. What I did is I started cutting pieces of foam and I just laid them. I put one down and I laid the other ones on top and glued them. And it's very crude at the moment. More will have to be added, but I let it dry overnight.
Vibrator, but it doesn't rate your time.
There she is.
When you're in quarantine,
Look
and
at
your
that.
internet decides
Nice
to
and
stop working.
that's a good piece. That's a good rock wall. It's a good beginning of a rock wall.
2017.
Very nice. It's going to fit in nicely. Then I get on with the painting again. There it is. Sits nicely in there after I've trimmed it to fit. And now we've got something that kind of reminds me a little bit of Pennsylvania, maybe a little bit more vertical than you find in Pennsylvania, but we're going to be, we have to fit a lot into a small space. But you can see right there the way the tunnel entrance works. And I've got more to do, but we've started off pretty well. And yeah, you can see there, it's we're going to put on more paint and more accents, and it'll look wonderful. Thanks a lot for watching. I really look forward to opening the museum again. I want everyone out there to stay safe and stay healthy, and stay active. Do something to keep the mind going, and definitely the body going. Don't just want to sit around. Thanks a lot, and from everyone's at Roads and Rails, see you soon. Bye-bye.